Today we're here with special guest Samantha.
Hello.
We'll cut that part out.
Today, for the first episode, we are going to be playing a game called Guess the Object. So we're going to be making some ASMR with various objects, and you'll have some time to guess what it is.
Yeah, that's basically it, what she said just then. So, we're gonna start with our first object.
This is the first object.
Ew. Okay.
The first clue is that it's gross.
The first clue is that it has a little something on it, and I'm making the noise of it. The first clue of this object is that it had something on it. But otherwise, it sounds like this. I'm the only one wearing the headphones right now, but I can tell you right now that it sounds pretty nice.
I'm not wearing headphones, and it also sounds pretty nice to me.
That's good. Yeah, I'll demonstrate it and Samantha will help.
Guys, you'll never guess what it is.
It's a hairbrush. Now we're gonna move on to the next object.
The next one won't be as easy. It'll be more of a challenge. This is our next object.
I think for the people that listen to me and follow me, this will not be that much of a challenge.
Yes.
But maybe. I wonder if you could hear that little phone vibrate. And that little tummy noise.
Usually this object comes in pairs, but right now I'm only holding one of them. Chloe, would you like to make some noises with it?
I would.
Stick it in your mouth. No. Chloe's nails are longer, so it works better.
I just cut them, but I left a tiny amount for tapping.
Can you guys guess what it is?
It's a Switch controller.
Did you guess it?
I hope you did.
It's the red one.
Yeah, actually,
Or I think it's called like neon red.
yeah. I have the watermelon colored ones on my Switch right now, so these are the ones that were on my dresser. The red and blue ones that came with it.
This is personally one of my favorite Switch controller colors, other than the like if Nintendo wants, you know they care about money.
It's because they hate their fans. That's
Yeah,
literally it.
they hate the gamer girls.
They don't like the girls.
I care about the gamer girls.
We care about you gamer girls because we're one of you. Okay, anyway.
Moving on to the next object.
Our next object is another thing that was laying around my room, as all of these are.
I'm going to move it and shake it around so you can get an idea of what it is. This is not as common of an object. It's kind of just like, I don't know if you'll ever be able to guess it. We might reveal this one early because it will be hard to guess.
Yeah, but it's pretty. And I got it from a thrift store. You know when you go to the thrift store and you go into the knick-knack section and you go around and you look at all the cool stuff and you see little figures and like little containers and stuff. This was definitely one of those. And I think it makes nice noises and it is pretty.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color. You'll have to post pictures of all of these things afterwards so people know what they have been hearing.
Yeah, I'll put them like in a Twitter thread.
That's smart. Or you could just lay them out on your bed.
Yeah.
Here is one of the little things contained in the bigger object. It doesn't make much of a sound on its own.
Yes, it does. I could do it.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Samantha was just stirring this around with the rest of the objects like a little freak. But honestly, this can just be. Ooh, I forgot I had that. Oh my god.
Spoiler, I found a ring in it, and it's a really beautiful ring.
I really want it. This is the little. Ooh, nice noise.
Okay, I'm going to reveal what it is, but then I'll make more noises with it. It's a little heart container with a bunch of little seashells and cute things in it. But I'm going to shake it around without the lid on now, so you can really hear the objects inside. It's kind of like a little maraca.
That was good.
Okay. Yeah, and I found a ring inside and it's really cute. So, it's a good thing we looked inside here today. I'm gonna put the lid back on. Okay. Moving on to the next object.
Okay, this next object I feel like is pretty like vague. The noise that it makes could really be anything, but What's wrong with you? What's literally wrong with you?
Sorry. Don't imagine that. I was kidding.
We're gonna cut all of that out, hopefully. Samantha's gonna be doing all of the cutting. Imagine that we are in a fire.
Inside of a fire.
We're right in the middle of it, but we can't feel it. We're in like a little bubble, like Flame Princess. Like she doesn't feel it. She's just in her little flame home.
I always thought Flame Princess was really hot.
Yeah, I like her.
Isn't that funny? Because she's not made of fire.
It was not super.
Wasn't
clear.
she like kind of toxic though?
Yeah, but I liked her.
Yeah.
I think she was honestly just like a different person who wanted different things than
Yeah.
Finn.
Well, and also like Finn was going through a really rough time, like with his feelings, and women, and so she was kind of like, what's that called? Rebound. Yeah, she was a little bit of a rebound. So yeah.
Anyways, in case you haven't guessed what this item is, it is a little candy in a wrapper. This specific one is, it says Flower Kiss candy on it, but the package at H Mart said plum milk candy.
It's really delicious. It's a hard candy.
It's a little hard candy, and it tastes like a little plum milk candy, exactly what you would expect, and I enjoy it. So that's what that little wrapper sounds like, and that's what that was, in case you didn't guess it.
Moving on to the next object. This next object is a little bit more natural than the objects before.
When I reveal what this is, one might say, Chloe, why was this in your room? To which I would reply, I like it.
It's a very cute size as well. So maybe that's why she kept it. Or maybe she has a little bit of a hoarding issue. But it's okay, so do I.
I like it.
The sound it makes is almost musical.
I like it. It's unique.
And it will last forever. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure of the validity of that statement.
I've had this for a while, I feel like.
But she has had it for a while, so who's to say it won't last forever?
It feels like I've had this for a really long time. I feel like this could last forever. It's technically just a seed.
Yeah,
Oh, I spoiled a little bit about it.
we will reveal the object now. It is a very tiny, almost baby-sized pine cone.
It is quite rotund in shape.
Yes, it is almost like a ball.
It's really cute, though. I probably found it on a walk or something with my friend Aiden, who also likes to collect things. It could have even been part of a gift, I'm not sure. But I like it, and I've had it specific?
How do you not know what material this is?
I mean, like, in general.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what subsection of the larger material this is, but I can tell you that there are two of the objects. They come in a pair. They are quite jingly. Another hint is that they are red. That's not really a hint. It would never bring you closer to guessing. But they are red. That is a fact.
Sorry that I keep hitting the mic and also the reflection thingy. But this is a very textured object. Oh, God. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. This is a very textured object. I don't know if you can hear my brother talking downstairs. I hope you can't.
Okay, now I will hold one and Chloe will hold the other one. If I were you, my first guess may have been a cow running towards me from a long ways away and jingling his little cowbell. That's what I would have guessed. But maybe that's not what you guessed. This object is a pair of earrings. They are made of metal. I'm not exactly sure why, but I think it really adds to it. I think if they were plastic, I would not like them as much.
My mom got me these for Christmas, along with another pair, and also a sweater to go with them. They're very cute, and I'm thankful for them. They're quite chunky too, which I enjoy.
They have a nice shape.
Yeah, geometric.
Very. And I like the sound that they make. I can imagine that if you were wearing these and you were bobbing your head, they would make a similar noise to what you're hearing right now. You would really have to be shaking your head though. So if you have these, try it out. I think we're gonna move on to the last object.
We have two of these, but they're both the same object technically. So,
I've always enjoyed the sound of these. And I'm sure this is an object that many of you own or have owned in the past.
very nostalgic sound. I feel like a lot of kids grew up playing with these.
Or sticking them in their mouths.
Yeah, candy.
I know, I sure did. This is really embarrassing. But I made really big ones. Yeah, they were huge.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's cool.
they took me a long time, and it was actually kind of fun. I would like to get back into making bracelets when I have a load of free time, which will probably be never. But it's nice to think about it.
I'm sure you will eventually have a good stretch of time where you want to work on something fun and stress relieving.
That is true. It's pretty stress relieving, but also recently, within the last year, I bought a bunch of beads, and weird thing is they are actually kind of expensive. If you buy them at Michael's, they are like $8 a bag, which I think personally is kind of ridiculous.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all. I don't know why I had to say that, but it makes me upset. I wish high quality beads were more accessible. Cause like you can buy them at Walmart, but they're not that great. And you can definitely feel the difference. These ones particularly are made of the high quality beads, and you can feel it. This one, actually the green one, has glow in the dark beads, and I think that makes it really fun.
The one I'm holding was actually given to me. I don't remember if it was in a letter or just given to me, but I remember it was a gift at a show. And it's a little rainbow beaded bracelet that says rabbit hearted in little letters with rainbows on it, and it's very sweet. I love just having a lot of colors on me at all times, so these help with that.
Yeah, Chloe has a whole jar full of these bracelets.
I don't have that many beaded ones anymore. It might just be because I like lose a lot of my shit, but I have a lot of like woven ones, and all of my gifted ones I've managed to keep together, which is nice.
When we're all able to see each other again, you should gift Chloe more bracelets.
Yeah, I want more bracelets.
It's a fun and mostly affordable gift, and you'll make sure that she keeps it, and she'll also wear it. So, yeah, that's it. So that's the end of our objects, and seemingly the end of this episode of, what did we name it again?
This is the ending. This is the closing, the finale of episode 1 of Chloe's Gentle Moment. Thank you for joining us. This is Chloe.
And this is Samantha.
And we hope you have a relaxing and
Gentle evening.
good night. That's how we end the episode. It's me going happy and you going gentle evening.
Well, I feel like that could be like the closing.
Yeah.
Because like we'd be like, have a gentle evening. Because it like ties in with the show name. Anyways, bye guys.
My computer's like dead.
No, did it stop recording? No. Oh.